Good morning. I'm sharing the screen. Let me know once it is visible. Set screen is visible, ma?
Yes, ma'am.
All are joined. Okay. So what we discussed, we'll have a quick recap on that, and then we'll start the today's class. Okay. Can we start?
Yes, ma'am.
I hope screen is visible, right?
Yeah, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay. We started module pool programming, ma. What is that? Pool means collection. What collection means module collection. We are going to keep modules collection in a program. That's the reason it is going to call module pool programming, which is a program only, but which is a type M program. Up to now, we saw the executable program, type I program, which is include program. Same like that, we are going to have type M program, which is module pool programming. So we are going to create this. So what is the use of that? Here we can create our own screen, our own GUI status. To write the code in the screen, we need modules. That modules collection and all we can keep in our program. That's the reason we are creating type M program. We can create all these in the individual T codes, or we can create in SCIT. I shown all the both the examples, SCIT and individual T codes. Correct?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So in that what we learn that, so types of screens we learn that normal screen, which will have minimize, maximize and close button, which can be called with the T code. And we have the subscreen, which won't have any minimize, maximize and close button, but it can be called under the tabs. So and model dialog box, which is going to have the fixed dimensions. So and it will have only close button, there is no minimize and maximize. That is called model dialog box. So is it clear about the screens?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Then we are just going to have the screen. Under the screen, we are going to have the flow logic. In the flow logic, we are going to have the events. They can ask module pool programming events, or they can ask screen events. Both are the same. MPP events also same. Screen events, if they ask, also same. Under that, we have four events actually. PBO, process before output. PAI, process after input. POV, process on value request. POH, process on help request. So these are the events are available. So PBO, when it triggers before showing the screen, it's going to trigger. PAI, when it is triggers on your action on the screen, it's going to trigger. POV, when it will trigger, when you write any code for F4 help, when you click on that F4 help button for that particular field, at that time it triggers. Then POH, help request. If you return any documentation help for the particular field, if you press F1 on that particular field, at that time it's going to trigger. So these are the events are available under the flow logic. Then under the flow logic, we are just going to have that means under the events, we are just going to have the concept called modules. Why these modules are there? Why? Because under flow logic, we can't write all the above statements. All the above statements are not allowed. So then how to write the code? Means we are just going to use the modules concept. Modules are like modularization technique, which will have two parts: definition part and calling part. In between module and end module, we are going to write the code, that is the definition part, and calling also with the module keyword, the name. So that is called calling part. So we are just going to collect all the definition part in the program. That is called module pool programming, collection of modules I'm going to keep. Okay. And it can be called under the flow logic, because flow logic is not going to allow all the above statements. So we are going to write the modules, and the modules definition will be kept in the program. In the program we can write all the above statements. That's the reason we are going to use the modules. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then what we learn in this, how to create that in SE80, how to create that I already shown. And in the individual T codes also, how to create that I already shown. So that is the examples given here. And we learn that call screen is to call the screen. Call screen, screen number to call the screen, and leave program to come out of the program, means to come out of the screen to easy access. So that is called leave program. These are the two keywords newly we learned, correct? Call screen and leave program. Yes or no?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is about the quick recap on the yesterday's classes, means before two classes. So this is what we learn up to now. So up to here, what I shown, only dragging of the text field I shown. What and all attributes need to maintain for the text field means name and text. So that is only I shown in this example. In the GUI status, I added back button. For that, how to add the action, that we saw that already. Now we are going to see how to create input output fields, check push buttons and all. So this is my requirement now. See, in this I have input output field where they are going to give the VBLN, means sales order number, and when they click on display, it need to display the sales order number, date, name and all in the down input output fields. So it is called input output fields, means we can give the input, we can see the output also in that. That's the reason these are called input output fields. And these are called the push buttons. So where you have the actions, we saw that in S11 create, change and display buttons, right? Same like that we can create push buttons. When I click on display, here they will give the order number. Click on display, then I need to display the order number, date on which it is created, name, who placed the order. Then when I click on the clear button, it need to delete all the data from here. When I click on exit button, come to the easy access. This is the requirement, and functional will give what is the field we need to take here. Sales order means VBAK VBLN, sales order number VBAK VBLN, date will be VBAK ERDAT, and the name will be VBAK ERNum. Like that, the details will be provided by functional. So is it clear the requirement?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Can we see the practical part now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. SC80. So you saw that in the last class. SC80 is the easier way, or individual T code is the easier way.
SE80, ma'am.
Correct? Individual T codes, nobody will object, but that is it is like a time taken process, and I need to call explicitly. I need to take care whether everything active or not. Instead of that, SC80 is the easiest way, but nobody will object. If you want to follow that, that also good. You can follow, but you need to extra take care. but SC80 is the easiest way for me, so I am always follows this SC80. Okay, so in the real time nobody will come and ask whether you followed like SC80 or SC38 individual T codes. Nobody will ask. Finally, for them, they need a T code and they need the functionality to be worked. You can use SC80 or individual T codes, that is up to you. But for me, always I am going to use SC80. Clear ma? సో ఎవరు రియల్ టైంలో వచ్చి నువ్వు ఏది ఇండివిజువల్ టీ కోడ్స్తో చేస్తున్నావా లేకపోతే SC80లో చేస్తున్నావా అని ఎవరు అడగరు. ఫైనల్గా వాళ్ళకి కావాల్సిన టీ కోడ్ ఆ ఫంక్షనాలిటీ వర్క్ అవుతుందా లేదా అంతే. క్లియరా?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, I just quickly created one more program. Now right click and activate it. Now what I'm going to do, right click, create screen. So what is that? 9000 series. You can give 90 or 900 or 9000, that is up to you. And then this is for demo, and I'm just going to the layout. You can see this. T1, which is sales order number. This is my text field, and then I need an input output field. Just drag and drop. For the input output field, what is the attributes need to be maintained? Only the name, ZV underscore VBELN. I'm just taken. So this is done. And then I need push buttons. Just select it and drag and drop. Double click on that. For this, we need to give name, text, and FCT code. PB1 name, and displays the text, and FCT code means function code. So why this is not a button right now? This is also a button where you need the action. Whenever you need the action, FCT code is must. See, I just given the FCT code. But I want to show icon also in this. Yes, go and choose the icon. Whatever the icon you want, you can just use that. And it is showing only half of the text. You can see visible length. You can change it to like this so that it is going to display. So like this you can design it, but whatever the name, text, FCT code is must to write the code. So which button you selected, how you will know? By using the FCT code only. సో పుష్ బటన్ క్రియేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు నేమ్, టెక్స్ట్, FCT కోడ్ ఇవ్వాలి. నేమ్, టెక్స్ట్ మీరు ఎలా అయినా ఇచ్చుకోవచ్చు, ఐకాన్ ఇచ్చుకోవచ్చు, డిస్ప్లే లెంగ్త్ మార్చుకోవచ్చు, బట్ ఫంక్షన్ కోడ్ అనేది కంపల్సరీ. ఎందుకు? కోడ్ అంతా కూడా FCT కోడ్ మీదే రన్ అవుతుంది. క్లియరా?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Then I'm creating quickly one more push button, which is for clear. PB2 in the attributes, PB2, and this is for clear, and then FCT code CLAR. So normally FCT code always we are going to maintain 4 characters, unique name. Okay. So PB3, which is exit, and the FCT code is exit. Okay, so like this I created my push buttons. After that, what I want the same text to be copy. So I'm just copying and utilizing here instead of creating again. Or you want another text also, you can just do that. And then I need a input output field. So before that I drag and drop another text fields also. The next one is T2, which is date, and I need one more text field where I want T3, which is name field. Now I need the input output fields. So what I can do, if you see here, observe here, I'm just passing this VBIK VBLN and getting this VBLN ERDAT and one record I'm getting. So what I can do, one record to get I can declare
Yeah.
select statement, right? Yeah. Select statement can get one record. Into where you are storing into work area. So I'm going to declare a work area in that three fields. Clear? So like this, I will analyze and then I'm just going to do that. The naming conventions for this. What is this? GS hyphen VBLN. So input output fields only need the name. So no other things are required. I given that. It is running. Array. Connection lost. Set. SC80. See, we are not activated. That's the reason. Activated only the program and that it is available. So screen and all it is not activated. That's the reason it's gone. 9,000. Demo. First I'll activate the screen. Sorry. Then I'll go to the layout. I'm just going to design again. Okay. And then input output field variable I'm taking ZV underscore VBLN. Then push buttons PB1 display FCT code DISP and then PB2 which is clear FCT code and then PB3 which is exit FCT code exit. Then I want the same text, you can copy or you can utilize a new field also, that is up to you. Then I'm dragging and dropping the remaining fields. T2 which is date and
Say the document loud, Yarmy.
threads ఒక నిమిషం చెక్ చేస్తా. One second.
ఫేస్ అంతా చెప్తున్నా అన్నాను కళ్ళు మూసుకుంటుండలేదు అట్లా కొట్టద్దు నార్మల్ ఉండట్లా సరేనా అంత అయితే ఉంది ఊరినే ఉండట్లా ఏమంటే ఎట్లా వీళ్ళు సరిగ్గా ఇంకా ఒక్క నిమిషం చిన్నగా సార్ చిన్నగా దేవుడిని ఉండు సరేనా. చేస్తా అనే చీచి బట్ ఇప్పుడు ఉండు చిచ్చు కదలాలంటే అజయ్ దూరం పెట్టుకో అట్లా. ఒకసారి చిచ్చు
Oh, sorry for the break. The text field, name, and then we are going to drag and drop. Is it audible now?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Then input field I just taken. So going to the layout. Text field, cell certain number, input output fields, gv underscore vbln, and then push buttons, clear. Exit. Then copy this. Creating one more text field. GSVB hyphen VBLN. Then GSVB hyphen DAT. GSVB hyphen TR now. So like this we'll design that. Activate it and then come back and right click and activate the program. Now, so we are just going to write the code for that. Designing is done. You can see in the elements list whatever I designed, it's going to display. Clear, ma?
Yeah, ma'am.
Now, so on your action on the screen, you want a display button, then display the data, clear button, delete the data, exit button, come out, means your action. Your action means you need to write the code under PAI. Double click on the module, S to create, choose the same main program, ma main door petuma. Save the screen. Now we'll use case SYUCOM when DISP. What to do? When CLAR. What to do? When exit. What to do? End case. Then display means if GV underscore VBLN is not initial. If they're given any value only, then display the data. That's what I'm writing. But before I'm just activating so that I don't want to lose this. Okay, we are not declare this VBLN and all, right? That's the reason it is throwing the error. Go to the includes, top include, where whatever the declarations you want, you can do it. I want work area with 3 fields. So local structure. Again the same. Types. Begin of TY underscore VBAK. VBLN type VBAK hyphen VBLN. ERDAT type VBAK hyphen ERDAT. ERNUM type VBAK hyphen ERNUM. End of TY underscore VBAK. Then data ZT VBAK type, sorry, internal table is not required. You need only work area. GES VBAK type TY underscore VBAK. Then I need a variable also, CV underscore VBLN type VBAK hyphen VBLN. So I just done the declarations. Now I'm activating here in the top. After that, I'll go to the screen, go to the module. I'm going to write the code. So first I want to activate. I don't want to lose any data. Then, so what we need to do, select single, get only one record.